My rule is if it gets below head level is mine. Anything up there about a rim is somebody else got to get that one.
Scottie!
Hey guys, this is going to serve as my reaction to the 118-110 Raptors win over the Pacers last night. Just for the record, don't sleep on the Pacers. They got Brogdon out in the third there, and they're missing Levert and Warren, so 2 starters. Anyway, no matter how you slice it, a great win. We got Banton and Barnes in their 5th games, and that's how I want to frame this. Just like the title screen says, I want to kind of take a look at last night's game through a montage or various montages of the Barnes plays. And the reason I want to do that is, as the only person I know that made videos saying we should be drafting Scottie Barnes, I haven't gone and made a hype video about him. So now that we're all seeing how amazing he is and we're all so hyped, honestly, how can you count out the potential for the playoffs, even though it's a tough mix of Eastern Conference teams, when our rookies are learning the ropes and not just absorbing lessons, they're executing those lessons on the floor and becoming so prevalent as players. I think it's like just so exciting to be a Raptors fan at a time when that's taking place. So super exciting to know that we have this future ahead of us. And my last video I did, I was like saying, enough of the crazy rumors, guys. It's not time to be worried about who we're trading and who we're bringing in. This team needs to gel, and we're going to take a look at those things before the end of the season when the luxury tax matters, not now. Maybe trade deadline. Now, for those of you that follow the channel, you'll know that I've been working really hard on my editing. I just started doing this stuff before the draft when I realized everyone thought we were taking Jalen Suggs, and I really wanted to take Scottie Barnes. So I started marking videos, and I got lucky, but I think we all got lucky that it was Barnes in the end. I'll never stop gloating, though. Please, guys, I ask you to like and sub, hit the alarm bell. I'm really working hard on these videos. Right now, I'm working on interweaving audio clips with video clips and things like that. So I'm coming a long way. I'm really enjoying making the videos. And if you like and sub, I can actually keep working on this channel. I've given away jerseys before. Here I just got another shipment of jerseys in. And if you'd like to win a Scottie jersey, here's the instructions. So the first thing you need to do, guys, is watch the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Secondly, you need to write in the comments. Okay? And you need to type, "I found the nickname," in the comments below this video. You screenshot that, and then you email me the actual nickname that I've given Scottie Barnes somewhere within this video to gubstown@gmail.com. All right? So I need to see a screenshot of it that you commented and subbed. If you've done that, then you're entered, and I'll draw a name out of a hat. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your support. So without further ado, I want to take a look at the plays from last night through the lens of Scottie Barnes. And to do that, let's take a look at his offense and the beginning of how his game started. Cheers. Although it took Scottie a little bit to warm up, it was clear from the start that he was going to be handling the rock down the court and being aggressive, something Nick Nurse really wanted from him. In late July of this year, when rumors started surfacing that the Raptors were looking at Barnes, he was considered a huge risk because of his 3-point shooting.
If I'm in the 4th overall pick, I don't want to take this risk in taking Scottie Barnes.
As I said in my videos then, who needs 3-point shooting when you can do this kind of stuff? Here's a little montage of Scottie's aggression last night and what Nick Nurse thought about it.
I don't know how many times he did it tonight, but it was a lot more than he's been doing it, but it needs to be a lot more than tonight too, right? I think there's opportunities there for him to continue to do that.
At the 10 of the shot clock, backing in, doubled now, gives it to Barnes. Nice kicks, Barnes backing in, comes up short, last touch. Clock down, Barnes, get better and better, it's life. Barnes. Got forced to take the game over. They're doing that tonight. Barnes underneath. How? Here's Barnes, quick move, driving. Oh! Barnes right here, turning the corner. Hello!
I think some of my favorite moments were some of the insane catches he made in the post.
Barnes finishes.
Look at this, is just beautiful here. Look at it. Bang. In traffic, soft hands.
Both Nick Nurse and Coach Carlisle talked about this in postgame. Again, that shot will come. This stuff was already there. He just needed to get in the mindset.
To get down there and get it as deep as they can and go to something that feels, pretty comfortable. And that doesn't need to be a super degree of difficulty shot.
In the case of tonight, it was their aggression and the fact that we didn't have the kind of disposition offensively that we needed to have. They didn't shoot a good percentage in the first half, but they got 20% of their misses, and put them back in, put a lot of them back in. So
Barnes backing in. How about that?
I think what had to be one of the most impressive things, though, was against Sabonis in the low post.
Sabonis guards him, and a strong take, his own rebound, puts it back up and through.
There's those second chances Nurse and Carlisle talked about. Keep in mind, guys, Sabonis is a freaking all-star. Scottie's playing his 5th game.
Flashing is Achua. Shot doesn't go. His own rebound puts it back up and through.
That's 11.
Barnes on the inside. A bit of deeper post.
How about that? Turn it over the other shoulder. Guy ahead of the field. Look at him right here, though. Stay with it. Keeps his balance. Bang.
Even the vets on the team are starting to notice just how quickly Banton and Barnes are learning the system. It just shows a measure of IQ and just work ethic.
I think that's probably honestly the hardest thing to do as a young player is to, like some young players either have that or they don't, and you just don't want to see the same mistakes over and over. So both of those guys have been sponges.
I go one step further. He's turning into a bloody floor general. The team's got him marching the ball up the court just like he was in Florida State. But now he's barking out the orders. Check him out on this, there's free throws going on. Just organizing Achua. I'm not saying they're the same, but the last guy I saw doing this was LeBron.
Both of those guys have been quick learners, and they're going to have to continue to do that because we're only 5 games in. We got a long way to go.
I think the point is, yes, after 5 games, everyone's starting to realize that even though when he was getting ready to be drafted, everyone was like, don't draft him because he doesn't have a jumper. I think it's clear now, and it was clear in my videos then, that he didn't need a jumper to be able to score it. Bottom line for Scottie is that he's, I don't know, I think we should call him Vegas Scottie. Because he's like a goddamn slot machine spitting out dimes. Check out this montage of Scottie's dimes just from last night's game. Another thing that really stands out about Scottie is his playmaking. How does he see everyone?
And here's a three.
And I mean everyone. Touch pass.
And he knows where he's going. Catch, touch pass, 3.
Check out this one. Just out of nowhere. Hello. A little no look.
How about that pass?
Woo! It's seriously too good. How did no one predict this shit? Oh, wait. Flashback. Totally reminds me of Ben. And then here's the big boy pass that I think is crazy. Whew. What? Ah, hell. Let's do one more. This one to GT Jr. in the 4th. Talk about vision. You take it from here, Jack.
Trent Jr. Look at him again. I will hook you up.
Okay, so we've already talked about his offense and how the mid-range jumper's kind of there. He's certainly got that hook, but ultimately he doesn't need the 3-point jumper right yet because he's maliciously driving the lane. We essentially got, I knew it was going to be Draymond immediately. Like, you can go back and watch my vids. But I was like, towards the end when I was watching videos and stuff like that in the spring, I was like, shit, I think he's kind of Ben Simmons. And in a way, because of his leadership, he's better than Ben Simmons. He's much cheaper for the next 3 years. And he's like a leader on the team, which I've already shown you. So lastly, he's got Ben's defense. We literally just got Ben Simmons out of the draft with a better attitude. So to talk about defense, I want to show that, and Scottie's in a lot of these plays in the next montage, but I want to talk in terms of what I've been discussing on my channel, and that's the long arm monster thing. So a lot of people have caught on to this, and certainly ever since Bobby's press conference talking about why don't we want all of our guys to be like Pascal and OG, a lot of people have caught on to it, but we need to understand that it's not 5 players deep. So in order to look at how successful a defense can be and will be, we need to look at what we've been doing in the games thus far on defense. So let's take a look at those long arm monsters. Cue the montage. So let's take a look at these long arm monsters. And don't forget, it's not 5 long arm monsters unless we're running Banton. Usually it's 4 long arm monsters, and it's going to include someone like either Gary Trent Jr., who's been amazing, or Freddie, who we've seen in seasons past as the chaser in all our sets. It will eventually include Malachi Flynn, so don't give up hope on him. He was a defensive standout. He's just not part of the rotation yet. The reason we need these small players is to be able to switch into our boxes, triangles, and zones and fight through screens. Let's take a look at these sets. In 4 out of the 5 games so far, we've had Team Canada on the court with Barnes and either Trent Jr. or Fred VanVleet, and it's worked really, really well with all that length. The whole thing starts with hustle like this double team. Nice. Right in Sabonis' face. Check out the hands swiping at McConnell. Locks him up, causes his travel. Simple stuff, really. Watch how Kem's length allows him to tip the ball rather than even worrying about rebounding.
Brett turns, fires, shot doesn't go. Up at the rim, battling for it.
It's only fair Kem comes right back and gets to score.
Defense so good. Craig, shot clock violation.
That monstrous length and hustle was even noted by Coach Carlisle.
They were very aggressive. They were up and into us. I mean, we only got 3 out of 12 loose balls in the game.
Aside from Raptors top brass, what kind of genius out there in the universe also predicted the Raptors would go this route by selecting Scottie Barnes with the number 4 pick? Wait, flashback. He's got everything we look for. This guy was the point forward that he's defense first. He's all Raptor. High IQ, they don't mind moving the rock, good passers, and the pick and roll is crazy. Like I said, elite D, and this guy's frame, out of sight. And I'm telling you, playing the type of defenses that we play, their triangle 2 now has such crazy length with OG, Siakam, Boucher, and Barnes. I'm telling you, it's so disruptive, the triangle 2. With the combination of guards we have, big time transition out of their defense, move, transition. Does this sound like Raptors basketball? I think it does. Get down the court and be elite, share the ball, everybody eats, move the rock, take what the defense gives you. You recognizing any of this stuff? This is literally Raptors basketball. Everybody eats. He doesn't care if he scores. This guy fights for basketballs. He's diving on floors. He's just, the first clip I show you in my video, like, just shows what this guy is. Yeah, well, I think it's safe to say I fucking nailed that one. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. Appreciate your support. Don't forget about the jersey giveaway. You got to find the nickname that I gave Scottie Barnes in the video and follow the instructions for how to show me that you found the nickname. Peace, love. Remember, it's all about the Larry, guys.
Ooh, happy Halloween, Kawhi.
I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Yes, that's because I'm a ghost. Ooh.
That's bullshit, Kawhi. Your laugh is
This
stupid.
is Chef's Kiss approved. Mwah!